Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is Am I on the Right Path? So I don't know what path you're on and I don't know what exactly it is that your main concern is, but just trust that whatever concern you have is the one that your spirit guides led you here to get some answers on. I will be drawing from different decks, and as usual, I will just go with the flow and see what the cards tell me. The messages can be different for every pile, and yeah, just be open for whatever comes up. I have 6 options. It is the amethyst, the angel aura, calcite, rose quartz, tiger's eye, and a fluorite. So I will just actually shuffle all the cards this time and make 6 piles. If you want to watch me, you can do that, but it's a little bit boring, so I would just go right ahead to your pick if you don't want that. Oh, that was strange. Okay, if you chose number 1, which was the amethyst, let's see, are you on the right path and what messages are there for you? Yeah, okay. Stay optimistic. It's actually way better than you think. Be proud of yourself. There is a secret you don't know of yet. No need to worry. Yes, you are on the right path. A time for healing. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Expect a miracle and stay positive. You have 2 cards telling you to stay positive and one telling you not to worry. So I think it's safe to assume that you have issues either with anxiety or you are just battling your own, your own thoughts, and you're mainly just being your own worst enemy, what I'm seeing here. So what you've been led here what they led you here to tell you today, your spirit guides, is that you should be proud of yourself. I think you're making progress. You are on the right path. You got a clear yes. And they are telling you to stay positive because obviously I don't think you're seeing how well you're doing. Maybe, again, you're being your own worst critic. You are being urged to take some time to heal from whatever it is that's weighing on your shoulders. There is some piece of information that you haven't gotten yet. It's on its way to you, I'm pretty sure. Either they would, well, otherwise they would coin it like this. But I think this piece of the puzzle, when that comes to you soon, it's going to open up some kind of path for you, or another pathway, or it's going to at least give you a clue on where to go next. So for you to know right now is that there's really no need to worry about your circumstances or your situation. If you are worried, you are definitely on the right path, and you're doing a lot better than you probably think you are. You have the card expect a miracle. So, I mean, to me, this is really confirming that what I'm saying is that you are somehow doing better than you think. Something's going on behind the scenes. And once you get that information that you are probably meant to get quite soon, you're going to find that things pick up for you if you're currently feeling stuck. Now, there's also an end of a tough cycle that approaches. So this kind of also ties into what I'm saying, that you're going to get some information, something's going to be revealed to you, and it's going to make things pick up for you, or it's going to make things are going to start going in a direction where you can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. What is what I'm seeing. So it's going to give you healing. And there is this, there's a miracle coming for you. It could be this information coming in. At least it's telling you that there's something you still don't know. And I think that's the tough cycle that's about to end, that you might get this information. Maybe it's something you've been waiting for a while. I don't know. It can be anything from like an acceptance letter to somewhere where you applied, or it can be some kind of something that you've wished for, and you're waiting for some confirmation that it's coming, or maybe it's even a love situation. That could be, it could be a love situation too, that you're waiting for some communication, or maybe you're waiting for movement, and something is about to occur in your life that's going to feel like a true miracle to you. So yes, you are on the right path. Please stay optimistic, stay positive, and know that there's something really, really good ahead for you. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and the tough cycle that you feel like you're stuck in right now, it's about to end, okay? So thank you for watching. That was what you were meant to hear today. Okay, if you chose the Angel Aura Quartz, let's see, are you on the right path? And what additional messages are there for you? Okay, it's saying no. Relief, go for it. Not the right time, a year from now. Show the world the real you. Hold your vision, caffeine free, and have faith. Okay, guys, so if you chose number 2... Well, I'm sorry, but they're saying you're not on the right path. There's something that you need to adjust something in the way that you are approaching your life, or whatever thing that you had in mind when you picked this pile. You probably had some issue in mind, and some concern in mind, and they're telling you, black on white, that no, this isn't the right path. There's something you have to switch up, and it might not actually have to do necessarily with something you have to switch up, but maybe also with the timing of this. So if there's something you have in mind, something you're wishing for, something you are wanting to manifest, then they're telling you it's not the right time. In about a year or so, this card can mean, it doesn't have to mean exactly a year. We don't have a card saying 6 months from now, but it can mean, we're looking at a few months, like at least, at least 6 months, 6 months to a year, where you would be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. When you think of, well, being on the right path. And I don't know exactly what that can mean for you, but you're probably going to know this if you pick this pile. Either way, this is a timing issue. They're telling you, no, sweetheart, it's not right now. Now it's not the time for whatever it is that you're wishing for. You have to somehow be more focused on you. Now, I don't know what caffeine-free means for you. It can mean two things. If you are a person that drinks a lot of diet sodas, like a lot of Cokes and stuff, I think what they're asking you is actually to be more gentle on your body. Or if you're hitting it hard on like energy drinks or even coffee, that does really mess with your mind if you drink too much of it, and you can get yourself too anxious and too tense, and you aren't really able to see things clearly. I actually know this from experience. So I've been working on that for a long, long time to find my sweet spot with caffeine. If I have a little bit of coffee, I'm fine, but if I overdo it, I get anxious and tense, and all of a sudden everything just feels off, and it's not a really it's not a good way to tackle life, being caffeinated, or caffeined. What's the expression? How can I say it? Well, being doped up on caffeine all the time, because I know it's like in some cultures they do really drink a lot, and honestly it's going to help you if you just stick to water, if you want a clear head. And also they're telling you to go for it. So I don't know what exactly it is that you're wanting, but it's not that it's not an option for you. You can definitely pursue whatever it is that you want, but there's a timing issue here, and it's probably not going to start manifesting for you um, in the near future. You are to have faith and hold your vision, though. So it's not impossible what it is that you're aiming for or shooting for in terms of what you think that is your right path, because we're asking if you're on the right path. But know that there's going to be waiting here. You will have some relief in this situation at some point, and you're probably going to be reaching your goals, but slowly and steadily, but not right now. So something here is not for you just yet, but it's probably going to be in around a year or so, okay? So thank you for watching, and I hope this made sense to you. Oh my, I forgot this one card that says show the world the real you. And I think I mentioned a little bit about focusing on yourself, and just try to be, get to a point where you're comfortable in your own skin, and that's probably going to help you manifest your desires as well, okay? Okay, so if you chose a calcite, let's see, are you on the right path? What is the message for you? What were you led here to find out or hear? Procrastination, oh, it's only going to keep you stuck. The pull is mutual, don't worry, answers are coming. So you're probably thinking about a person. Whatever person you had in mind when you came to this reading, they're telling you, confirming to you that the pull that you're feeling, it is mutual, so it's not in your head. I don't know if this is a side message, but obviously you were meant to hear it. It's saying, ask others for help. The situation will improve. A time to give rather than take. Prosperity lies ahead. Laughter is the best medicine, and prayer works. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is I don't think you're necessarily on the right path as such. I think you're procrastinating something, and I don't know for what reason you are, because you're probably just scared, which would be like the obvious answer. We usually procrastinate because we feel like we're maybe, we're just, we're not feeling ready for something. Maybe you were scared to go ahead and do something. But you are being told that, not to worry, there's some answer coming to you. Maybe this is going to help you get out of your procrastination cycle. But they're asking you to ask others for help in this situation. So you're probably trying to do everything on your own. And that might be also the reason why you keep procrastinating, because there's no one really to keep you accountable for how you keep repeating some pattern that you might be, be nudged a little bit to break. They're telling you this situation will improve, but I think you really do need to ask other people for help in this. Please don't stay stuck in this all alone. There's always someone there to help you if you just ask. People are, nicer and more helpful than you probably think. Prayer works too. If you're not wanting to ask someone, like a person, for help, you can always ask your spirit guides, or you can call upon the archangels, whichever fits your situation. You can always look up which archangel is best to ask for help in terms of love or career or finances or friendships or school. There's a lot of different angels assigned to different spheres of life, so you might want to look ahead into that. they're telling you that there's prosperity ahead for you. So you might also come into some money quite soon. This is like where your path is currently leading you, at least. And a time to give rather than to take. So if you have been in a like a state of being the taker more than a giver, I think what would lead you towards your true path is actually being more opposite of that. So your path is probably, you're probably born to be to be someone who gives more than you take. So part of your life mission or purpose, I'm supposing, is being a sort of like being the one who helps people, and maybe this could also mean that you, with the ask others for help, that you're supposed to be someone who helps other people. Either way, something about asking for help and giving, and this could pertain to your life path, but it could also mean that you need to ask someone for help. You're going to know this intuitively. Answers are coming for you guys. So whatever it is that's concerning you, something is about to come into you. Some information is about to come, and it's going to help you somehow. Yes, so that was what I'm seeing. This situation is going to improve for you either way. So if you're worried that you're going to keep yourself stuck in this situation, I don't think you are. I think you're finally going to get some help to get yourself out of your rut. But again, you probably have to ask someone or something, as in your angels, because if you're trying to do everything alone, chances are that you're just going to keep procrastinating it, okay? And laughter is the best medicine, you guys. If you are in a depression or something like that, or you're just having negative thoughts, it would really benefit you to go out and have some fun. This could also be asking others for help. So maybe you could just like ask your friends, hey, you want to go out and have some fun? This might get you a high vibration and help move things along. Either way, this situation will improve for you. And I don't think you're exactly on the path that you're supposed to be on, but I think you will be sort of like nudged back onto your path if you just ask for help, okay? If you chose the rose quartz, let's see, are you on the right path, and what messages did your guides lead you here to get? You have to take action to get to this. Something better is coming. You're close. Opportunity within the next few months. Your commitment is being tested. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's so funny. We have two cards telling you you're close to achieving a goal. Massage. So I will read what it says. And forgiveness heals. Well, I first and foremost want to say you have to take better care of yourself. You are not, I think this is about your body. And if not about your body, then this could be also your emotional health. So someone or something is stressing you out, and you're not allowing yourself time to heal from that. So, it's okay to get stressed out a little bit. It's fine. Sometimes our body goes into fight and flight, but we also kind of have to step back after that happens and try to get back in some sort of homeostasis. Otherwise, you're just going to keep yourself in that state of stress without getting any relief. So without going into if you're on the right path just yet, I think your guides are leading you to this message to tell you that you have to really just take some time to care for yourself, do some self-care. You could go for a massage. It could also be just pouring yourself a hot bath and just relaxing, listening to some music, or maybe meditating or something of that nature. Just, try to get yourself a little bit, into a calmer state. That's what they're wanting you to know. Are you on the right path? Well, you are close to something. I don't know what it is you're close to, but you're sort of like getting a double confirmation that you're really close to achieving some kind of goal. And there's going to be opportunities coming in for you within the next few months. And I think this is really going to get you to a really good place, because they're saying something better is coming. And it can also mean that something really, really good is coming. So, it's going to be different for everyone, but this can be that you're waiting for some message to come in, like the goal is this message, or this can be about a person that you're waiting to get some sort of resolvement with. And you are to know that you are just being tested. So if you're feeling really drained and if you're feeling like life just keeps throwing shit at you, here's the clue. It's not that you are being a bad person and this is bad karma. It's part of your path because you're being tested. I mean, your stamina is really being tested here. And if you manage to pull through, you're going to achieve your goal. So this is all about you simply taking action and mm, I don't like the word fighting because it sounds like it's going to be difficult, but just keep pushing through. And if you just keep if you keep optimistically just pulling like on your final strength when you feel like you don't have any, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded with a lot of opportunities for some great things, some things that you've been wanting to achieve in your life. But you have to remember that you need to take action. You can't just sit on your ass and wait for things to happen and fall into your lap. And it's going to sound like tough love, but it's sort of the message that I'm getting here that it's like you're waiting for something to drop into your lap, but you really need to do things to make it happen. So if you're like waiting for a person to come to you, or if you're waiting for a job to be offered, if there's something like that you're wanting, you have to make it happen yourself. And that's why they are saying that you're being tested. It's your stamina is being tested, your strength is being tested, your faith is being tested. And what you really need to do is just show the universe that you're acing these tests, and you're going to be rewarded once you actually show that you believed in yourself and you could make it happen, and it's going to happen for you. So I think, yes, you're on the right path, but you have to stop doubting it. And once you actually like show the universe what you're made of, you are going to achieve this goal that you're wanting to achieve, okay? Yes, so that's what I'm seeing. Thank you for watching. If you chose this beautiful tiger's eye, let's see, are you on the right path? And what messages did they lead you here to get? Control your emotions. Give yourself permission to succeed. Breathe. Nothing is wrong. Helpful people. Clear communication. You're good enough. Conclusions are within reach. Stretch. And avoid allergens. So I'm first wanting to tell you the health message here. I don't know if you know what your allergens are, but I think you're being urged to like clean your environment up a little bit. So this can mean either like avoiding harsh chemicals that you apply to your body, or it can mean stuff that you put into your body. So if you're maybe you don't know you have an allergy, and they're telling you that this, like, they're like trying to help you out here, saying, okay, there's actually a reason why you're feeling physically exhausted, and it might be partly because you're putting stuff into your body that your body doesn't really work well with. So I was meant to tell you this, and you were meant to hear this. I don't know what exactly it be. It can be gluten, it can be sugar, it can be carbonated beverages, it can be not drinking enough water. Also, it could be like, have to maybe eat some more greens or something like that. Either way, I think your diet is really important here. You are to know that you are close to succeeding and you are sort of on the right path, but there's a problem here. It's like you don't feel you're worthy of success and victory. I think your spirit guides, they're really rooting for you, and they're really wanting you to succeed with whatever it is that you're wanting to succeed at. They steered you towards a path, and I think you're on it, but it's like you're not giving yourself permission to succeed, or permission to have like a breakthrough, because you might not be feeling like you deserve it. It's saying you are good enough. So the cards are confirming to you that you are good enough for whatever it is you want, whatever goal that you've set up for yourself. You can definitely achieve it, but you have to also give yourself permission to achieve it. You're having issues with your emotions, so they're probably going up and down, and you're on a emotional roller coaster. What is going to help you here is breathing exercises will help you in controlling your emotions. This can be done through meditations as well. They're saying helpful people are there to help you if you ask for help. You know, you have to communicate with clear communication is telling you have to clearly communicate that you are in need of help and people will help you. This could also be a message telling you that for whatever reason, communication is really important in this. So if you're wanting something to happen, if you're asking about a certain path that you're on, they're telling you that somehow on this path, communication is really going to be the key to your success, okay? But you are to know that there's nothing wrong. You're being paranoid. You guys, you're being paranoid. And that everything is working out beautifully. You really need to know that there are people around you who want to help you and that their conclusions are within reach. So I mean, like physically conclusions are within reach. I think you really need other people to help you with this. So that was your message, you guys. And they really also want you to look into some kind of allergen that you're having, something you might not know that you're allergic to, but at least now you know that there's something you might want to check up on, okay? Okay, so if you chose the final one, which is the fluorite, this was the one with the love card that fell in. It was funny because I was making the piles and I pulled out some of my angel answers and there was a love, like I didn't see it. It was in my deck, so I thought, well, if it came out, obviously you were meant to get this. So let's see, are you on the right path? Oh, we're starting off beautifully. It's saying you're blossoming. Be present. So you are definitely on the right path. You're doing better than you think. It's saying you're doing better than you think. Diet is important here. Good night's sleep. Meditate and contemplate. Adjustments are required. Compromise. True love. Remain positive. Okay, so the love card that fell out for you or was intertwined with my Angel Answers deck was the true love card. That's very interesting. So obviously you were meant to know that there's a true love in your life right now. And I'm going to read it the way that it fell out. Okay, so I'm actually going to be tying these cards to this one because I think that's how your spirit guides wanted me to read it. There's a true love in your life. And you are to remain positive about this because it is 100% a potential life partner for you. What you need to do is that you have to compromise a little bit. I don't know how you're going to know exactly how you're supposed to compromise because I think your intuition is telling you this. Because if you draw a true love into your, if you drew a true love into your life, it means your soul is really evolved and that you're ready for that kind of love, and it means that you're progressing on the path towards self-love. That's what it actually means when you draw true love into your life. FYI. They're telling you that you're blossoming, so you're doing really, really well. You're doing better than you think. It's actually verbatim saying that, this card. There are a few things, though, because this one is saying that adjustments are required. So, yes, you are on the right path. However, again, with the compromise, right? So there are things that you can do better here. Two things you really need to know about your health. That you need to sleep more and you need to somehow improve on your diet. I think this is meant for you to hear because as an evolved soul, your body gets increasingly sensitive. Let's say like that. Your body is going to get increasingly sensitive the more you evolve as a soul. So you're not going to be tolerating garbage foods or frankenfoods as well. And I think what your spirit guides are really wanting you to hear is that, you know, you're ready for an upgrade of your diet. You really should be trying to eat as clean as possible. It's going to really help you here. And you need to sleep more, which is also going to help you. You know, it's really funny how underrated sleep is because we do focus much on our diet and our exercise, but a lot of people actually neglect their sleep. So I think they're really wanting you to go to bed earlier. If you are a night owl, maybe it's time to switch it up a little bit. Okay? Yes. Meditate and contemplate, you guys. So what they're also telling you, which might be with the adjustments here, is that you might benefit from meditating a little bit more. Now you are on the right path, but meditation is going to help you steer you towards making the right decisions and being in a tranquil state of mind, which is also going to help you. So I think really what they're wanting you also with the be present, which makes sense with the meditation, because that's what meditation does. It's actually a really coherent message. You're being asked to meditate more, sleep more, clean up your diet a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying that you're eating junk all the time, but I think that what you're hearing here is that you have evolved to such a level right now because you're blossoming and you're doing really well, that it's really going to benefit you if you keep progressing positively also with your physicality. So even if you're doing really well on a mental level, if you are upgrading yourself through either meditations, maybe you already do meditations, or maybe you're doing what are they called? They're called affirmations and such, or maybe you're just progressing overall. It would be really good if you also did that with your body. So, just, do all three at a time, like mind, body, and soul, elevations at a time, okay? Yes. So I think what you really mostly needed to know was probably this love message, though. I think this was important for some reason. This card obviously had to end up here, so I didn't have any other love messages for the other piles, but if you chose this one, you got a bonus message, so you're probably a universe favorite. God loves you a little bit more than he loves the other 5 piles. I'm kidding. But yes, you are doing really well. You're blossoming. They're really patting you on the shoulder. You're on the right path. You just need a few adjustments, okay? So thank you so much for watching. This was your message for today. I love this one. If you have any other pick a card readings you'd like me to do, feel free to post a message below. Otherwise, just remember to sleep a little bit more and have a great morning, day, or evening wherever you are. Bye now.